What's good, Pisces? How are we doing? If this reading is anything like your last, then it should be beautiful. I remember your last reading being absolutely incredible. It's the one that sticks out to me the most from the last readings I did. If you watched the last reading I did, let me know where we're at on the update, because I remember it being super positive. I feel like it was about like dreams or something. Like you figuring out what you want, sorry. Move stuff around. And you going for it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I don't need to say this, but I'm going to anyway. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, which it won't for everyone, please don't take it out on me in the comment section or with the thumbs down button. If I'm a little laggy with my vocals or thought process, it is because it is well after 3 a.m. and you guys are the last reading I'm doing today. I did all the signs and you're last on my list, unfortunately. I feel like next time it's going to be first because you always have some great energy. My mom is a Pisces, actually. And so is my dog. And I really get down with that energy. So are a couple of my really good friends. So the Hermit keeps popping out while I'm shuffling, which is hilarious because it's been popping out for almost every sign. Almost every sign, which is wild. But you know what? I kind of feel that overall energy with the beginning of 2019, you know, like starting over. I feel like a lot of energies were heavy at the end of 2018. A lot of the readings I did felt very heavy. And I think that's because everyone was like releasing things before starting this new cycle. And releasing is never easy, guys. It's never easy. Especially for us water signs. Like I'm a Cancer and I know that even if I know something is bad for me, I cling to it if I'm used to it. And I think it's more familiarity than anything. And I think part of it is like my Aries moon, just like the ego me, like doesn't want to lose out on something. You know what I mean? Like my whole thought thing is, like, I don't want to say a thought process because like it's always like my higher self popping in and being like, Kaylin, come on. But it's like if I didn't end it, then it's not done. Do you understand? Like that's how I am. Like that's my lower vibrational self. So I totally understand that water signs have a hard time letting go. I don't know where I was going with that actually. I started ranting. Maybe that was something I needed to hear, I'm not sure. But anyway, maybe it's something you needed to hear. I've got 2 more shuffles for you guys. Like I said, if it doesn't resonate, trash it. Take what resonates, trash the rest. Just don't trash me in the comments, alright? What do we have for you? We've got 1 more shuffle. That's what we have for you. Anyway, what I was getting at was I'm going to be using the original Rider-Waite deck. Clarifying with this tiny, 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 cute little Rider-Waite deck. Do you see it? It's adorable. Look how cute these are. Look at the size difference. Adorable. And or the Golden Tarot. I don't know. Something is drawing me to the Golden Tarot for you guys, but we'll see. And then depending on the reading, I will pick some oracle cards for you guys. Let's see where we're at though. Okay, pretty. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ha. Alright, I'm loving this already. Let's see how it ends up. Ooh, guys, yeah. 2019. Yup. Love it. Loving it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright, right off the bat, I'm seeing the 6 of Swords reversed. So, with this Queen of Pentacles here, I'm seeing you really focusing on yourself. You might be trying to avoid an ending or avoid moving on from someone by kind of like closing off and just focusing on yourself for a little bit and your money and your self-being. Like, since it is the Queen of Pentacles, like, it could be an earth sign, but, like, what I'm seeing is, like, you focusing on your career, your money, your body, everything physical and material, right? I'm seeing you focusing on that, but you're kind of doing that to avoid moving on from a situation. There was discontentment in the past and, like, maybe, like, a wish that wasn't fulfilled for you. And I think this is still kind of bothering you. But instead of, like, facing the problem head on, you're just, like, moving on to something else. And I know that sometimes in the past, like, this is my go-to move. And this is so unhealthy. I know it is. But it's like when something happens that is very upsetting to me, for example, like a breakup, like, I try to avoid the actual emotions and pain of it for as long as possible. So what I do is I focus on something else, and I put all of my effort and mind power and will and energy into that for as long as I possibly can. So maybe like 3 months later, when I finally lift my head up out of my books or whatever I've been focusing on, it's like, oh, it's been 3 months, like, I'm kind of over it now. Like, avoiding it completely. Like, I know that's unhealthy, but, like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. But at the same time, where you're at right now is you're not waiting around. You might want this person back. This might be a person from your past. I'm going to clarify, but, like, we've got the Two of Cups here. And, I mean, for some of you, this could be you finding, like, love in yourself. Or, like, you really, like, coming together with yourself, if that makes sense, okay? I do see you dropping the burdens of these thoughts and, like, kind of coming out of that energy. I see you really cutting this shit out of your life, like, excuse my language, but, like, I really see you cutting it out and celebrating. To me, this card, like, represents, like, I feel like the people close to you have been seeing you go through this energy of, like, avoiding and, like, they know you're upset, but, like, you won't actually vocalize it. So, like, you've been putting it off and, like, avoiding all of the emotional aspects of it and be like, oh, I'm fine, I'm focusing on my money, blah, 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 I'm good. But once they realize, like, once they see you start dropping these wands, these burdens, they're like, oh, thank God, we have our friend back. Like, we can celebrate now. Like, you're not in this conflict, but you're scared, like, you're fearful of this conflict coming back. And I see this really slowing down movement for you. There might be, like, a period of no communication between, like, you and this partner, okay? I'm going to start clarifying, though. Alright, what is the Six of Swords reverse? Like, what are they not moving from? What is Pisces not moving Okay. Yeah. So we've got the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling here. You are juggling between this Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords reverse because, like, you don't want to move away, but you know there's no love here. Like, you can't fix this situation, all right? But you're trying to avoid it so you don't feel the emotional aspect of it. What is this Three of Wands reversed? Okay, so we got the Five of Wands reversed. You are, what else we have? The Moon and the Hermit. Okay, those kind of go together for me. Put that over there. You are wanting to get out of this energy, right? You're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm done. I don't want to avoid this anymore. I want to just get out of this. But you're scared of the conflict coming back, but it's coming to an end. The only thing is, you're ready to move. You feel like the conflict's coming to an end, but you're in this Moon energy where you're not sure where to go. Like, the path isn't illuminated. It's like kind of like driving on the highway, like when it's super dark and there's no lights. You only see, like, I'm going to say, like, 15 feet in front of you, right? But, like, with the moonlight, like, all the shadows if you walk outside in nighttime, like it's nighttime right now, like shadows are gonna look completely different, right? In the moonlight, like you don't know, like you can't see very clearly, so like you can only see a little bit in front of you, and that's what I'm getting from this Hermit card too. I'm sorry, you can't see it. We got the Hermit here, so like he's holding a lantern, right? He can only see like a couple feet in front of him, and like you guys are ready to move out of this conflict, right? You're like, okay, I'm done, like I'm not doing this anymore, I'm really done. And like at the bottom of the deck we got the Hangman reverse, so you're ready to move. You don't want to be stagnant anymore, and this has been causing stagnant energy. But like you're a little nervous, I should say, because like you can only see a little bit in front of you, and that's okay. I mean, that's understandable. I get it. So what is this Two of... Oh, okay. All right. I don't know if this came... I feel like this came out reversed, but I don't know. I'm going to pull one more clarifier. No, it did not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Sorry. So sorry. We got the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. I want one more card for that. But I do feel like you're focused on yourself. That Two of Cups is like you focusing on you, right? And you're building your legacy. You're like working on your material wealth, and like you're working on you with that Queen of Pentacles, okay? And you're really feeling yourself. Like you're gaining that self-love back. Like I wouldn't even be shocked if the Queen of Cups popped out right now. Oh my God. I am psychic. Okay, no, I'm just feeling that energy. You're gaining your self-worth back. That was just confirmation to me that you're gaining your self-worth back. And the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So, what is that? Oh, it's part of the card. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Cups coming out, right? With the Ten of Pentacles. That's stability. But that's, to me, that's you being stable in yourself. You're really like gaining that back. And with the Two of Cups, I'm taking that as just you, like you with you, like you're focusing on you, like you're your new best friend, you're your new lover. I don't mean it in a weird way, I promise. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why these would all pop out with this. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Got the Page of Swords reversed, or Ten of Wands. Page of Swords reversed. Got the Two of Wands reversed. And the Death. Okay, with the Ten of Wands reversed, you're dropping that energy, right? Or you're trying to. You're trying to drop those burdens. But something tells me that you're energetically locked with this person still, and they're not moving on from you. With the Page of Swords here, they could possibly be like online spying with you, but I'm not really getting that. I mean, they definitely could be, but like I'm getting like you're energetically locked with this person, and like you're feeling their energy, and it's not allowing you to move on because they're holding on to this. They don't want to transform. They don't want an ending. They're grasping to this ending, right? And when I said grasping, I glanced up and saw the Ace of Pentacles, so like I feel like that is the word that I needed to use. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess in the reverse. So I feel like this is secretly like an energy lock that you don't see, and like it would be way easier to move on, but it's like their energy that you're picking up on, so it's like harder for you to let go, right? That's what I'm feeling. But with you, it's the King of Swords right now, which I'm feeling down here. I feel like it's gonna be, you're gonna start cutting these people. Yeah, you're cutting this shit out. We've got the Eight of Cups here. You're cutting it out, you're walking away. It just popped out. It's the end of a cycle. The World here. You're moving forward passionately. Oh, look at you. Okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles here. You're moving on up to the King, like you were going for it. And then we've got the Emperor, which we've got the Emperor in reverse over here. So where you're at now, like what's driving this energy is you wanting to get in the Emperor energy, right? Like be authoritative and like be like, okay, I'm done. we are done here. Like, I am done. I am moving forward with my life and you're not coming with me. Like, that is what you're trying to get to, and that is what you're getting to. Like, you were doing a 180, right? And you're going from the queen to the king, so like you are transforming in yourself, especially with this death card right here. Like, you're transforming, and especially with the world here, you're moving up. What is this 5 of Swords here, though? What is that? Are we scared of conflict? What are we scared of? Okay. Secrets, deceit. Please clarify that is the thing. Now I'm even more confused. That's a lot of cards. I'm trying to... Okay. What I'm seeing is like hopes and fears here is what I'm seeing. First things first, we got the deceit card, right? I think you're scared, for some reason, you're scared you're gonna like play yourself here. I don't know why I keep hearing like you played yourself. Like, that's what you're scared of, and I don't even know what that means, like, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, you're scared you're gonna mess this up yourself. Like, this moving on. Or for some of you, you're trying to like get away from a situation like unnoticed. And like when I say unnoticed, it's like you kind of like step out like slowly but surely, and like all of a sudden they're kind of like, oh wait, where'd you go? Like, were we not cool? But like everyone knew we weren't cool. You're not moving forward though. You're scared of not moving forward. To me, I'm feeling like with this, there's 7s here, so it's divinely guided, but like what I'm getting with this, I don't know why, but like with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, it's like you're scared of like what you sowed, like, because it's like reap what you sow, like, and you're being impatient, right? Waiting. I mean, I don't feel impatience from this scenario, but like it's like you're scared of the seeds you planted. Like, you're like, oh shit, I don't know what's about to pop out of this because I don't remember what I planted. Like, you don't know what kind of emotions you planted back then to manifest what's coming next, right? So you're kind of nervous. But okay, I don't know how to take this. You want to move forward, right? But you're scared of moving. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's like a bunch of hopes and fears are going through your mind. And like, I'm feeling very confused, and I feel like that's your energy here. Like, just like, I don't know how to move forward. Like, that's what I'm feeling. What is this 8 of Wands doing here? Why is this reversed? Why is it here? Please clarify, Spirit. What is this doing here? What does this mean? Why is this in the outcome? I just wanted to pop out, I think. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles reversed. I want one more, though. Really paint me a picture, please. I feel like this isn't it, though, because I feel like I forced that. Oh, there it is. That's the one I was looking for. That's what actually popped out, but it grabbed... Well, I guess that'll stay. Alright. So we got the 8 of Wands reversed, which means, like, slow movement, no communication. We got the 8 of... reversal, so I see a delay here. Excuse my yawn. No communication, no speedy movement, and no working. Like, and I don't mean, like, career work. I just mean, like, you stopped putting in work at some point. I think you're having, like, a tiny bit of doubt. Like, you don't want fully to be single, but, like, you also don't want to be in a relationship. Like, you don't really know where you're at. Like, I'm so, like, I'm feeling this very, like, heavy confusion here. Like, I feel like this brain fog. Like, you can't make a decision. And I keep glancing back at this 2 of Pentacles where he's juggling, right? So, you don't know what you want. I want a couple more clarifiers for that, because it's not, I'm not happy with that. Like, I want to know, like, more. It's just stagnant, like, stagnant moving because you don't know where you're going. You don't know what to do. You don't know what decisions to make. So maybe I ask, what decisions do they make? What do they need to know to move forward? All right, Pisces, what do you need to know to move forward? Spirit, give me a clear message on how to move forward. Goodness. It's way too many. How do they move forward? I mean, I see you guys moving forward. It's just like, how do we hurry up this process? Because I just see like some stagnant energy here. Like, you're doing a lot of internal work, which is very respectable and great. But I also feel you got, okay, King of Swords again. So like, you got to cut the bullshit out, which you're doing. That's all. It's amazing. You're cutting it out. It's great, as you should be. One more. Seriously? The Queen of Wands again. Yeah, gain your confidence back. You're feeling it was the Queen of Wands reversed. You're not feeling yourself. You gotta feel yourself. What did I just, oh. Okay, yeah, so claim your power back, guys. Like, you're giving your power away to a situation and you'll find victory. You gotta get your confidence back, though. And what about that at the bottom of this deck? We started out with overall energy being the Six of Swords reversed, right? At the very end of this reading, we got the Six of Swords. So, like, after all of this work that you're putting in, all of this work, you're finally moving forward. That is what's blocking you. Like, you gotta really put in all that work. It's been very complex for a last reading. Like, very complex. All the other, like, a lot of the other ones were very cut and dry. Like, I felt like I didn't even have to clarify them, but we were only, like, 7 minutes in, so I was like, okay, well, I guess we need to clarify. But it was really just saying the same thing. I'm gonna pull one oracle card for you guys. Why did this? Okay. I'm gonna actually keep that because it fell. But I'm gonna pull another one just in case. So the first one we've got is release, which, I mean, you already knew that. You gotta gain your confidence back, and like to do that, okay, what else we have? Enchantment. With this enchantment card here, I feel like it's like, and then faith on the bottom. So I feel like you have to have faith in the situation that it is time for you to move on. But enchantment, I feel like more so than anything, it's, I don't know why I think I'm having hiccups right now. It's like, don't be, like, find the enchantment within yourself, okay? Because, like, this whole reading is about you finding yourself and, like, finding love within yourself, right? And you're turning things around. Like, I think there was a karmic lesson here of you finding and learning your self-worth and knowing when to say no, like, this no longer serves me, I'm ready to be done. I do see stagnant energy and moving on, though, like, because you're very unsure of yourself. But I do feel like you need to cut some situations and things out of your life, whether it's people or negative thoughts. Like, I feel like you need to kind of revisit the past and see, okay, like, this is why this went wrong, this is why this went wrong, and this is the lesson it was trying to teach me, right? So I do see that happening. Overall, you really need to release this situation, though. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I do apologize for my sleepy voice and kind of being confused a couple times. Although aside from being tired, I feel like I'm picking up on your energy of you just being confused. Like, I feel very confused. Like, I don't know what to do or say. And I feel like that's where a lot of you guys are at, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Get your confidence back. Don't be afraid to cut out the BS, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, good luck. I do see this working out for you in the end, okay? Because the overall card is the Six of Swords, which is moving away from the BS, and the Six of Wands, which is victory. So, a couple sixes in there. I see it working out really, really, really well for you. But I'm sending positive vibes to all of you guys. If it resonated, please give me a thumbs up or a comment to let me know. I'd love feedback. If it didn't resonate, then this reading wasn't for you, and just move on to the next one. Thank you for watching anyway, though. And I will see you guys in the next video.